Never niya sinabi sa akin na, ay, Kat, huwag mong gawin yan, hindi yan okay. Never.
How will they be prepared for anything like that?
Feeling ko, Kimi, talagang you can never be prepared for something like that. Kasi ako nga, kaya nga I needed your help because I didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Pero I realized along the way is there are things that you can do to pacify the situation. Like, first of all, admitting to yourself na I cannot do it. Admitting to yourself that I am anxious. I need time to rest. Give me a week. I will just feel my emotions. I will feel lazy. I will watch Netflix. And then after on the 8th day, I will try to do things. Because feeling ko lang, yun yung sa akin, when I dealt with my anxiety, hindi ko siya parang tinago na, hindi, kaya ko naman to eh. Kaya ko to, ano ba yun? Parang, no, it's not every day that a pandemic happens like that. So, hinarap ko na muna siya. And then, once you accept it, you get to plan things. So, when my mind was clear already, sabi ko, paano na yung mga nail techs, my franchisees, and then my staff? What we did was we formulated a good nail the day kit. Me and Jane, we were able to come up with something. Although there were a lot of delays, we were also coming up with a good safety measures for a home service arm. And that was Posh Nails at Home was born because of that. Because the stores were closed, but we can go to villages. We can go to the clients. People were asking me already, especially the celebrities na,
kailangan na namin ng Posh Nails.
ganyan. I want to serve them. I want my nail techs to be able to practice their skills. So we came up with a home service. I think that was June 1st pa ba? Parang ganyan. I remember.
2020?
2020. Because matagal eh. Or May, sorry.
Okay.
June 1st, I think, was the day we opened the stores. But it was quite a while before people went to the stores. They were more on leaning towards the home service because they felt safe.
Yes.
We offered tests before going to going to their homes. We had UV lights, we had everything talaga. I made sure. Kasi my sister is very prone with the COVID.
COVID?
So sa kanya, siya yung template ko. Okay, kung eto ba, ano ka na, you will feel safe. Nakamask sila, PPE, face shield at that time. Our basins had plastic covers, towels, everything. And then that was also the season that I ordered the disposable mani-pedi kits. So one time use only, dispose after.
Wow,
Yeah.
grabe. Daming ginawa.
Nakapag-isip na tayo nun because nga we dealt with the anxiety,
Correct.
the confusion of what's happening.
Okay. It seems like obviously you're already a very successful business owner. You're also a great friend, a great sister, all of these things. But now my question is, why did you hire me pa? I mean, I know we had that situationship, right? But after that, why did you keep engaging? I want to know for affirmation.
Actually, kasi, you cannot do everything alone. You have a team, but more importantly, you need someone to guide you, diba? And ikaw yun, for most of us, for all of us, you're able to guide us, to push us. Kasi, like, I'll give you an example, diba? I never wanted to have a public account.
No!
Yun.
I never wanted a public account. But si Kimi would always say, mag-public account ka na. That was during the pandemic. Mag-public account ka na. So people will join you in your story, whatever, ganyan. I didn't want to because I don't like kasi I feel that it's invading my privacy, and also I feel that there are so many comments on social media. Eh, hindi ako strong. I feel that I'm not that strong to handle comments, 'di ba? Pero she pushed me to do so, and with that, I was able to actually connect with other entrepreneurs. It was easier for me to communicate to a lot of them, to like relate to them and tell them na, oh, I'm going through the same thing. And also, I was able to get franchisees because I had a public account already. People were joining me in my journey. They were cheering me on when I was packing the Nail the Day kit. And like sending it out during the pandemic. So I think it was really something na I wouldn't do without Kimi. And that's just a small part of my life, my personal and business life, because si Kimi has done a lot for me in being able to really share things. Hindi naman ako nag-share. Even my best friend would say, ano ba, Kimi, ginawa mo kay Kat? Bakit parang ang daldal niya? Nag-share siya, very sociable. I think I also found the confidence in your belief in me and the friends you have introduced me to, our small family with the Protons. You gave me the confidence na, hindi, workshop tayo, workshop kami. Hindi, teach teach my students what you know, then I did, di ba? Having that person like Kimi talagang naniniwala at he never for a second that she will doubt you in what you can do. Never niya sinabi sa akin na, ay, Kat, huwag mong gawin yan, hindi yan okay. Never. She would always say, go for it.
So just do it!
Gawin mo yan.
Yes.
And with her help, naging more successful yung businesses, naging more confident, naging more relatable. I think mas lalong may puso.
Ay, may heart-centered.
Yeah, mas lalong may puso.
Oo.
Kasi with your guidance. And
Pero ang laki-laki na ng puso talaga ni Kat. Na I think, actually...
puso ba yun o puson?
Naniniwala ako dahil, paano ko ba ipuput into words? I think it's, for a lack of a better term, I think it's energy. Like we kind of share the same energy of, believing in people, giving confidence to people. So because of that, we get to respect each other. I really feel like, oh, I respect your advice, you respect mine. And because of that mutual understanding, then we can keep moving forward. We parang nagsasucceed tayo. Nagmo-move forward tayo. We do our steps together.
Yeah.
We like hold hands together and do the thing because we believe in each other. And parang how lucky am I to have this person in my life, also in my business, in the community, to have somebody like Kat. So grateful for
Now,
you.
I'd also like to add yung what you said kanina. I think one person is lucky to have someone believing in her. And that's what Kimi does to all of us. Diba? Naniniwala siya. Naniniwala siya sa idea, no matter how big or small. And ang pinaka-importante, naniniwala siya sa'yo. Because it's different when you feel the sincerity and the love and the care na she would text us, all of the, can you do this real? Or how is your project going? So, yung concern. So, more than that, I think pareho kami ni Kimi also with what she said. We're both cheerleaders. I think parang that's what my best friend told me before. Sabi niya, parang cheerleader kanta mo. Dapat cheerleader ka because parang you always believe in people because that's what people need. And it's not it's not actually sugarcoating. Hindi ka nang bobola, but because you know the capacity of the person na, hey, you can do more. And I know if people watch this, they can relate na, oh nga ganyan si Kimi, oh nga ganyan si Kat. Because talagang ikaw, pusher nga daw,
Mother
diba?
pusher. Oo. And so speaking of cheerleader, Kat built something during the pandemic as well, the Posh Beauty Studio. And she is now cheering on other beauty business owners. Can you tell us more about that as well?
Yes. So, tayo rin yan, di ba? Posh Beauty Studio. So, during the pandemic, parang I realized, syempre, you realize a lot of things during the pandemic. And then I realized na there are a lot of people, young ones also, that want to enter into a business. Di ba? But not all of them, let's be honest, not all of them would want Posh Nails. But they would want their own nail salon, di ba? So, Kimi and I talked about it together with AJ na we can teach people how to build their own beauty business. And I think that's also part of what I want to leave behind, like a
Yes,
legacy,
correct.
like to really connect to a lot of people, to teach a lot of people that you can do a business that you love, not necessarily my brand, but your brand, something that you can do for yourself and something that you can share to other people with your own touch. So that's what Posh Beauty Studio is all about. It's about mentorship.
yeah.
It's about teaching, not only about nails. In the future, we'll be talking about different beauty businesses that they can engage in.
Skin as well,
Yes.
right? And this is why you have a new business.
Yes.
For skin, for the skin, which I have been enjoying so much here at City of Dreams. It is called Dear Sundays. Tell us about Dear
Yes.
Sundays.
So, Dear Sundays Skin Pampering Lounge is all about pampering. So, it's about luxurious facials, like a place just like Posh Nails. It's a place you go to for sleeping, for relaxation, and just, just leaving the worries outside and having the much needed me time that you deserve. So we have facial treatments, we offer body treatments like back treatment, RF, we have diode laser hair removal, all these things that complement the self-care that we all look forward to.
Yes.
So you may ask why it's called Dear Sundays. I wanted it to be like a big umbrella that can also cater to other products in the future, other self-care products,
yes.
other like businesses that involves the beauty industry.
Yes.
Sundays is the best time to rest. It's the
Ooh,
day where we
It is my Ilacad.
yeah,
Yes.
it's the day where you can spend your time with family and friends without actually thinking about work. So, Dear Sundays, that's the name of our new skin pampering lounge where you can just go with your family, with your loved ones, to have perfect skin and to have that perfect hour with nothing to worry about, nothing to think of, just yourself and just pampering.
I love that, and I hope that you can come and visit Dear Sundays here at City of Dreams. Plus, I know that you have another thing. Gosh, she is just unstoppable, this woman. You have this community that you are building called Leading Ladies. Tell us more about that.
So, Leading Ladies naman, Kimi, again, syempre with the guidance of Kimi always naman. Leading Ladies is about connecting all leaders, content creators. I'm not talking about leaders as entrepreneurs only, but leaders in your own homes, leaders in your company, leaders in your little community. So, content creators, artists, everybody actually. Everybody who needs someone. Because this is like a big sister, little sister type of community where
Kapatiran.
yes,
Sa
where
school
we
namin
help
tawag
each
dyan,
other.
kapatiran.
Tama. Kasi what we were on pause for a while, but now we're back. So you can follow us at Ladies Let's Lead. It's all about giving tips and support to women entrepreneurs, women leaders, anybody who needs like reasons or finding answers. Why am I feeling this burnout? What can I do to ease all these trials? Just some form of communication na meron kang kausap. So that's what
Yes.
Leading Ladies is all about. Leading Ladies is all about big sisters also who provide stories. We will provide stories that will help
Inspiring.
you. Yeah,
So
inspiring
inspiring,
stories.
motivating.
And also parang you know, for them, those entering into new businesses, to skip the mistakes that we've made.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
Parang guiding them.
Uh-uh.
So we'll have those things, mentorship programs. But as of now, we're just gonna provide free downloadables that can help them with their work
Yes.
or their work-life balance.
Wow, I love that. So I have a question for you. Knowing that, I think you have it figured out. And then
Yeah,
you have...
no, siguro. That's why I need you.
Yes. And then you have me. But my question would be, is there anything like that bothers you? Or being Cat Ilacad, what are your challenges? I want people to know na, ganun din ako. Or parang, iba na yung... Like, how can they relate to this one?
I think one of our challenges, all of us, is our battles with ourselves. You know, parang minsan we have this thinking that we have to be perfect, dapat hindi ka nagkakamali. Like, now that we're on social media, people are looking at us, hindi tayo pwede mag-fail. But that's not it eh. As a business owner, I've encountered a lot of failures. Pero yung mga failures na yon, those are the things that will teach us to be better people, better leaders. Sharing this with other people now. Before the pandemic happened, Kimmy, sabi ko, oh my God, magta 20 years na ang Posh Nails. What else can I do? Parang I feel that there's nothing more that I can do. Serious to. And wala pang pandemic niyan. So sabi ko, so we rebranded. In the process of rebranding, and then the pandemic happened. And then, you know what I realized, Kimmy, was that the pandemic gave us an equal footing. Everybody's equal. My 20 years is just 20 years prior to the pandemic.
Yeah.
But when the pandemic happened, lahat nag-stop. So everybody has that equal opportunity to be whoever they want to be, whatever they want to give. So that's why, with your help, we were able to come up with new things for Posh Nails, diba? And it was with your guidance that we had those products. We had Posh Beauty Studio to be able to scale the brand. I think that's one of my mistakes also, not being able to scale within the 20 years. Because at that time, I was already okay. Parang I didn't expect nga eh. I really didn't expect Posh Nails to grow with our franchisees. I think to date, we have about 40 branches, but it was already mga 90 franchisees, I think, that we've dealt with. And those are the things, yun nga, yung sarili natin, nagiging kalaban natin because we have the fear of the unknown, diba? We can never be ready for what's to come. So yun, what else? Not being able to get enough sales. But there is also a solution for it. May solution dyan, and that's where marketing comes in, the right promotions, collaborations that I've learned from you, that we can also collaborate with other brands to make yourself bigger, to make your brand bigger, diba? To reach more people, to unlock other potentials and opportunities, and that's being able to collaborate.
Correct. I love collaborating. What are your favorite collaborations?
So,
For 24 years na now.
So
Kasi
they don't know
2024.
also that it was through you, because of the community that you have inspired and built, I was able to connect with Havaianas Philippines, di ba?
Yes, yeah.
So
with
it's
Chow.
it's
Thanks,
funny,
Chow.
thanks Chow. It's funny because matatawa nga sila eh. Because I will just say, I want to collaborate with Havaianas. And Kimmy will always have the answer. Promise, hindi to joke. May sagot siya kaagad. Sabi ko, ano pa kayang pwede kong itanong sa
Parang
kanya?
lahat.
So it's nice that you connect us.
Yes, yes.
Connect us, and you know, you also gave me very, very close knit family also.
Oh, yeah.
With Chal and sila Ria. I found my tribe also,
Yes,
di ba?
yes.
Yung ganon. And a lot more people, you connected us. Huwag na tayo mag-name names kasi ang
Oo,
dami
yes.
nila. O sila Cara,
Oo,
di ba? Sila
yeah.
Jo, sila Kat. So,
yan.
a lot of people. And ang ganda. Kasi I've never encountered that actually, na having a group of people na sobra kayong parehas ng energy, parehas ng vibe. And you always tell me that, magkakasundo kayo niyan. Sabi ko, parang sabi ko, ang galing.
Ang galing!
Because it really happens, and friendships are formed, you know, with, di ba? Yun.
Yeah, well, I say always right place, right time, right people. And because you are here, then the people around, also us, are the right ones. Sometimes at that time only as well. Syempre mag-graduate sila. Some people naman really love this energy. So we're here together.
We haven't talked about
Yes.
how many programs have I enrolled in.
How many programs?
Hindi ko alam. All?
How many programs
Nope.
since that time? I know you have, of course, that with your friends. And then you had your one-on-one sessions with me. And then you had your team come to, remember the Ho'oponopono
Yes,
workshop? They came to that. Then I went to your planning
House.
session. I went to your house for your sister, for your brother, for your friends.
Quantum Leap.
And then during the pandemic, it was really another level of one-on-one, which was the Quantum Leap program. And yun yung pinilit-pilit, 3 months. I think 3 months kita pinilit-pilit talaga na
I-public na natin yan. Or gumawa ka ng public.
every single week, I would tell her, public na. Like, let's do this na. And as she mentioned nga earlier na because of that, during the pandemic meron mga nagkuha ng franchise.
Yes.
Yung nail at home ba yan?
Posh Nails
Posh
at home.
Nails
3
at
or 4
home. 3 or 4
franchises. Yeah.
Yes. And can you imagine, because it's a pandemic, parang who will franchise Posh Nails at that time,
Exactly.
right? But because you came out of your shell, yun, parang finally nandyan. Quantum, and then she also is part of the mastermind, several masterminds, right? What else? Workshops? So many.
Yung ano natin, I think the quantum
Sige.
leap is something that I would want people to know more about.
Yeah.
Kasi it's something that, yun nga, parang unlocking potentials. Kasi that's where I was able to create brands like Posh Beauty Studio and Posh Daily. So it was also like, you know, coming out of your shell, coming out of like leaving your comfort zone and
Right.
finding new ways to connect with other people. And I only was able to do that with Quantum Leap. And then yung Quantum Leap pa, kailangan may progress ka palagi.
Every week kasi yun.
Every week. So I really had to do things na I would be able to share with Kimi the next session.
Yes.
And
no pressure.
what you would realize is that you can do all these things. Kasi kung ako lang yun, siguro I took my time, di muna, di ba? But we should always realize that there's a right timing. So if you miss out on that right timing, medyo may difference in the results. But if you do it the right time, and then there will be fruits of your labor and a lot more things na you wouldn't know na it's possible also. So I was able to do that with Quantum Leap. Madaming sessions, madaming times na, Kimi, ang dami mo naman pinapagawa.
Hindi natutulog.
Hindi
Sikat.
Yes.
Oo, bawal matulog pag nagka-quantum leap.
Pero there are
Pwede ba
a lot
yun?
of changes also in the
Yes.
brand because of that. And I will be forever grateful for the push and for believing in me when nobody else, you know,
Yeah.
parang pushed me
But also,
enough.
syempre thank you siya, magte-thank you din ako. Kasi totoo naman, like,
Pwede naman
I mean,
hindi.
I would always say like, oh my gosh, we need to have this YouTube episode because you are the sacred ideal client. The client who will do everything to the T, who will fill up her spreadsheet, and on the next week, I have a report. And this is why, yung quantum leap, actually, ibig sabihin nun, doing steps continuously and consistently. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na, ay, magic ka agad, leap.
Yes, yes.
Yung ganon. But you did it every single week. And this is why you built all of those brands as well. And yun lang, parang I just wanted to share na, it's not just me helping her, but it's because she's that kind of student, client, person who will also do everything in her power to be able to succeed in what she is doing. So if you feel that you are that kind of person, like, okay, if I'm gonna say yes, I'm gonna commit to it, I'm gonna make it work, then we can make it work together, right? Hirap naman nung the next session, ay wala. So, paano? I cannot do the work for them, right? So, buti na lang you do the work.